Hi children, have a good day. Welcome to our Max class. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 5, and the topic is division. So in last class we discussed about chapter 4, multiplication. So today we are going to find out the relationship between multiplication and division and how to solve division of one digit number. So before getting into the session, we can recall the terms related to division. There are four terms and the first term is dividend. So what is meant by dividend? The number to be divided is called dividend. And the second term is divisor. The number that divides is called divisor. And third term is quotient. The number we get after division is called quotient. And last term is remainder. So the number that is left after division is called remainder. Look at the example. 19 is divided by 6. So 19 is the number to be divided. So it is called the dividend. So the number that divides 6 is called the divisor. The number we get after division is called the quotient, which is 3. And last, the number that is left after division is called remainder. So 1 is the remainder. So these are the four terms related to division. Next, now we are going to discuss the relationship between multiplication and division. So every multiplication fact with two distinct factors gives us two distinct division facts. So look at the example. 5 multiplied by 8 is 40. So you can write the multiplication fact and you can use to find two division facts. So 5 8s are 40 can be written as 40 divided by 5 is equal to 8 and 40 divided by 8 gives 5. So using one multiplication fact, you can write two division facts. Also, if the multiplication fact has the same factors, then we get only one division fact. That is, if you are having the same factors like 7 multiplied by 7 is 49, you can write only one division fact, that is 49 divided by 7 is 7. Also remember, when you are multiplying a number by 0, the answer is 0, which gives 0 divided by 4 is also 0, because division of a number by 0 is not possible. So this is the relationship between multiplication and division. Next topic is division by a one digit number. Look at the example. Now we are going to divide 328 by a one digit number 5. So you have to write the larger number inside divided by the smaller number outside. First you have to look on to the dividend. So the dividend is 328. So it is a 3-digit number. So starting from the 1 digit, compare 5 and 3. So 3 is a smaller number. So now we are choosing 2 digits, that is 32. So 5 6 are 30. Then the remainder is 2. Dropping the next number 8, we get 28. Now for 28 by 5 table, 5 5s are 25. So by subtracting, we get the remainder as 3. So you have to stop. So in this, 5 is the divisor, 65 is the quotient, 328 is the dividend, and 3 is the remainder. So this is how you have to solve a division problem by one digit number. Also, there is a verification method for division. That is, quotient multiplied by divisor plus remainder gives dividend. That is, so the quotient is 65 into divisor 5 is 325 plus remainder 3 we get 328. So the dividend is correct. So our division problem is also correct. So this is how you have to verify division. So today we have discussed relationship of multiplication and division by one digit number. Today your classwork part will be on your concept book. Do practice on 1, 2 and 3 in page number 71, 72 and 73. Also your homework part will be on your workbook. Do question number 2 and 3 in page number 50. Once you have completed your homework, hand in Google Classroom app on time. Thank you, children.